Hello everyone, I am Jay Ganesh Raman. Welcome to Unraveling Soft Skills. If you are a first time viewer, do hit the subscribe button and turn on notification for this channel. Today I want to talk about the top 5 must-have soft skills, especially the soft skills which are needed by youngsters. What are those? Well, the top one, the first would be communication skills. Yes, I know most of you would have guessed it by now. You're right, it is communication skills, effective communication skills. Now, this communication skills tops the chart for 2 reasons. We may have great skills, great talent, but unless we have the ability to open our mouth and talk, communicate with others about what we have, the world is not going to recognize us. I'm sure you would agree with this statement. So that would be the first reason why this communication skill plays a very important role. And second reason would be communication skills also act as a medium for all the other soft skills to see the light of the day. For example, I might like to help another person. I may have great empathy for him. How am I going to communicate that? Unless I talk about it to the person, he's not going to give me a chance. And it's not just about the chance. He needs to understand me. So for making that happen, communication skill is a must, right? So that is the reason communication skill happens to be one of the most important soft skills. The second one would be being adaptable. That is adaptability. We need to know how to adapt ourselves to the changing circumstances. Today, the world is going through a great turmoil. The COVID times, as we all say. Now, under this circumstance, what is possible for us? Are we just going to get locked up in a room doing nothing, becoming pessimistic all through? No. We are going to still do what is needed. We are going to still see life which is ahead of us. Now that is possible only when we fundamentally are adaptive to the changing circumstance. The third on the list would be flexible, being flexible, that is flexibility. Now many assume that adaptability and flexibility are one and the same. No, they are not. Being adaptable is just being able to survive in a particular situation, in a particular circumstance, whereas being flexible is voluntary. I want to be flexible. Why? See, there may be, let me help you with an example. I may be working in an office and there are some new rules which are not actually welcomed by most of the team members, but I am a person who is adaptable. So I keep quiet about it. I go through what is needed, right? And I get it done. All right, I'm able to stay put. Fine. But am I flexible? No, I am not. I'm just being adaptable. Means you're just giving what is due in that particular situation. You're not trying to bring out your value. You're not trying to add value to that situation. Now, when you really want to add value to a particular situation, being just adaptable wouldn't cut. You also need to be flexible. So those who are really flexible are very collaborative, voluntarily, not through coercion, not with a pessimistic attitude, but they do that voluntarily and they go great heights. The next would be critical thinking and problem solving ability. We got to think quickly. See, I may have great skills, but am I skilled in everything? No, it's not possible. No one can be skilled in everything. but everyone can be knowledgeable. Everyone could pick up great knowledge around them. Now, how is this used? It's a triad. It's a triad. Do you see this figure? On one hand, on one of the vertices, you find we have this context. The other vertex, there we have skills, our skills. And the third vertex, we have our knowledge. So, while facing the context, what we are trying to do is we are trying to combine our knowledge and skills. I like tennis. I follow the game. I understand the game. And I watch the game as and when it happens around me on television. Now, am I skilled in tennis? No. That's totally a different thing. The game of tennis is just stored as knowledge in me. But what is the use? Yes, I'm using it for the current context, the context of training. I'm using it right now. Is it not helping me to talk about something? Yes. So I'm using tennis, the game of tennis, which is stored as knowledge in me for this particular context. But I'm not skilled in tennis. That is what I mean. When we face a context in the real world, we need not be skilled in everything, but we need to have the right balance of using our skills and knowledge to handle that particular context, particular challenge. When we use our skills and knowledge equally and try attacking the problem that we have on hand, I'm sure we'll be able to handle that problem really well. And the next one, the final one, would be service mentality. Now again, I need to clarify something here. When I talk about this to my students, they question me immediately, Jay, service mentality is for people in customer service? No, nothing could be further from the truth. Service mentality is not just for people in customer service. Everyone should have that service mentality. Let me tell you why. Maybe you are a person just entered office, you are working in a department, and your boss asks you for a report. Now what's happening here? You're supposed to provide him with that report. So he becomes the customer and you become the service provider, right? So you need to have that service mentality. And not only that, maybe I'm working as a marketing consultant for someone. So do I need that service mentality there? You might immediately question me. So what has service mentality to do with marketing? Yes, there is. See, I may be explaining to a gentleman about my product or the great service that our company offers. But then at that moment in time, that gentleman seems kind of weak. Now, if I had that service mentality, how would I respond to that situation? I would in fact stop talking right then and ask him, so would you like to sit? Would you like to refresh yourself before we take this further? Now, if I do not have that service mentality, I won't even take notice of what's happening with the other person, and I would continue as if nothing has changed. And do you think that would be an effective marketing conversation? I'm sure it won't be, right? Let me just recap for you. The first one would be effective communication skills. The second one would be adaptability. Then we have flexibility. Then we have quick thinking and problem solving ability. And the final one would be service mentality. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you.